So all of you welcome in the semester 6 so PSC part 3. As far as the other lectures are start, always our lecture will be on a Friday. So today we are going to start the Python part 2. As far as the syllabus details or another details means numbers, paper number and all these things that we are going to concern, we are going to see in the next slide. But before that, due to exam means especially due to exam, if you are not in position to watch this video or something like that, then you can watch it after the exam. But due to peculiarity of time or due to whatever situation right now is available, or so it's my suggestion that you should complete your exam properly, and after that you should concentrate on this. Still, if you have any problem, you can contact me. So just we're going to start the syllabus, that what exactly it is. And as far as the contents are concerned, so it's semester 6 of PSC part 3. Next thing, that is you must know the course code, and that will be DSC 24F. As far as paper number is concerned, the paper number will be 16, which is written in the Roman, and course title means title in the sense, course title in the sense name of paper, that is Python part 2. As far as it's a Python part 2, and in the previous, what exactly Python means, what is variable, function, list, then tuples, directory, and all these things we have completed. In the coming session, we will going to study the remaining contents of the Python and what exactly Python means. That is, first means as far as our syllabus is concerned, that is which will be concerned with the unit. 3 units will be there, and in these 3 units, first unit will be concerned with the functions, second unit will concern with modules and file handling, and third units will be concerned with something another. So we are going to see one by one, that is functions. These functions, in the functions that we have to study or we have to cover, that is how to define function, or how functions can be defined, how you can call the functions, means it may be related to call by reference, call by value. Next topic will be related to the types of functions. As all of you familiar with the functions, the type of functions will be functions, inbuilt functions and user defined functions. Next, function arguments. That time we are going to see what are the different types of arguments which is available or which will concern with the functions. Next will be anonyms functions, and these anonyms function will be concerned with the LAM lambda function. Next thing that will be concerning each and every function, that is the scope of variable. Means whatever variable that you are going to define in the functions, whether these functions are whether these variables means scope of this variable, that is use of this variable, that where you can use it, and this is called scope, which will be concerned with the global variable and local variable. So which variable is called global variable and which variable is called local variable, it's a simply scope, and related to this, when we will going to study remaining, that we will going to see. Next thing will be the modules. This module is the concept, or module, it will be something different as compared to this. What exactly module means, and how you can do or what are the things which are concerned with the module, that is importing module, math module, a random module, packages and composition. Next thing will be related, means not complete. This second unit contain another one, that is printing on screen, reading data from keyboard, opening file, reading and writing files, and related to this opening file, closing file, reading file and writing file, some functions will be there, and these functions that we will going to see. Next thing related to this is exception handling, and in the exception handling, That is, we have studied, or we have little bit idea about the exception, and this is called as exception handling, exceptional clauses. What are the different clauses? Next one we will try final clause, and last is user defined exceptions. Means these related to this exception that will going to cover these points. Next thing which will be comes in the third unit, that is OOPS concept. OOPS concept in the sense what? That is, we have studied, means we are familiar with the C++ and the C++. We have studied all these concept that is related to this object oriented programming. That is, what is class, what is object, what are the concept of attributes, what is inheritance, that we have seen. Means what exactly inheritance means, what is overloading, and another one is overriding. That these are not same, that is overloading and overriding. And last topic means last topic in the last unit, that is data hiding. So what exactly data hiding? That means how you can hide the data, how you can secure your data from other user, and all these are the contents of this syllabus. Next thing that we're going to see is the point as far as this one is concerned, that is Python functions, or what will be the name, or what will be the concept. Forget about the Python functions. What will be the concept of functions in the coding? Means I am not talking especially about the Python, I am talking in any language. That is, how this function plays important role in the coding. Means just take example that you are using, means you are writing the code with functions and without functions. When you are going to write the code without functions, then, and in this code, if you want to perform some task in the sense, just I am going to give you an example. That is, if you want to perform some task, means if you want to perform the multiplication of two numbers, and this multiplication of two numbers will be performed during the program in 5 to 6 times, and if you are not using the functions, then every time what you have to do is that for multiplication every time you have to write the code. But when you will going to write the same code with the functions, then automatically what happen, you have not to repeat this multiplication of two numbers 5 to 4 times or 6 times. So what will difference in function? That is, you have to write the code for multiplication of two numbers by using functions. Then what happen? Whenever you require, or whenever you want to multiply the numbers, automatically what happen? It will going to perform the multiplication of whatever numbers that you have provided, and it will going to return the value. Means if the without without functions code, if you use 6 times the same program for multiplication of 6 means 2 numbers, then our 5 times coding automatically get reduced. And due to this, if the coding simply you can say, if the coding will be get reduced, the memory will be get reduced for storage of program, and the memory will get reduced. It's simple thing. Memory will get reduced in the sense, if the program require low memory or less memory, automatically it will store less space, and it will store less space automatically. After the execution, it will be give quick response, and it give quick responses, it will be speedy. So if you want to increase the speed of our code, so in that case you should refer a functions. Another things will be that, or the speciality of this will be that, when we are going to convert the code in the functions, or writing the code in the functions, for functions, then we will going to define, or we will going to separate the code in a modular format. And the modular format means we will going to in module 1, module 2, module 3, or the modularity of this code we will going to create a block structure, and it will be very easy for debugging. The question arises that what is by debugging? That is, when error occur, we will perform the debugging, and when we will find the error, that error will be nothing but reappear as a bug. So just we will going to go with this screen, that is the functions. What exactly function means? A function is a block of organized reusable code that is used to perform a single related action. Means not necessary you should follow this, but number of definitions will be there. But when you will going to think about the definition, that is, function is a block of organized reusable code that is used to perform a single related action. That is, related action is important. Related action means, before a few minutes I have told you, related action in the sense what? If you have written the function for multiplication, so automatically that actions of multiplication will be performed. So this is the simple things related to this. Next thing is, function provide better modularity for your application and high degree of code reusing. That is, modularity we know, but high degree of code reusing. Code reusing in the sense what? Means whatever functions that you can return, that code will be, or that code for written for the function, it can be used everywhere. That is next thing. Types of functions means, as you know, Python gives you many built-in functions like print, etc. But you can also create your own functions. These functions are called user-defined functions. These points will be related to what? That is, functions will be basically of two types, and these are what? These are nothing but built-in functions or inbuilt function, and next one is user-defined functions. So user-defined function in the sense what? User will going to define for its own work, and built-in functions means simply you can say these functions are ready-made functions, and due to these ready-made functions, what you can do? You can perform a specific task. And best example means all of you know that which will be related to like print. This print will going to perform what? This print will going to print the job. Its syntax will be there, and there will be no need to write a code for a printing or something like that. Every time when you are going to use the print functions, what it will going to do? It will going to print. So just we will going to see, that is how you can define the functions. Are you getting it? How you can define functions in the Python. The function blocks begin with a keyword, that is def. Are you getting it? Def, this keyword is very important in Python. Means as far as exam point of view, when they will going to say you, that is what exactly it means. So in this you have to define it. Means as far as fill in the blanks are concerned, we will be going to use the word def. So it's a very clear thing that the function has been defined, followed by, means after the def there will be a name of function. Name of functions means this whatever I am discussing right now, these are what? These are the definitions of user defined functions. Means user will going to define the functions, and next will be the part will be the parenthesis. That parenthesis we have shown. Any input parameters or arguments should be placed within this parenthesis. You can also define parameter inside these parentheses. Means not necessarily